So the reason I brought up this issue of aesthetics is the environment. So this is a typical gentleman's house. It's very small. I mean, if you are tall, do you think you can lie down from here to here? Maybe your feet would touch the cabinet, or you may have to lie down diagonally. So what I'm trying to say is human beings, like Korean people, are not really gigantic tall like a Scandinavian people. And then if an adult man stand up, that's their human scale. They can touch the ceiling. They can just stand up, and the ceiling is only a few centimeters away from their top of the head. And then these are for sedentary lifestyle. You sit down and then you somehow move your leg a few times, then you get to your cabinets. You take something out and you move back. It's not a large room with well-appointed furniture. It's not the size of it. So this is a small room, human scale, but the reason is they can invite the nature in. Or if they need a larger space, they can quickly go outside of their room and enjoy their garden. So this is their environment. So for this, the type of works that we see here would fit in really well. Or this is another view of their gentleman's house. So everything, look at this kind of timbers. It's not even carefully trimmed or cut out. They just get the wood and provide the little trims. Do you see these lines? So they didn't make it flat. And then they incorporated it to make a room, and it works well. So with this kind of physical surroundings, artworks like this would fit in well. But each historical period had a little bit of a different aesthetics. So we are here mainly talk about Joseon dynasty, the last historical dynasties, Joseon dynasties. And then the windows, they didn't have glass windows, so they used mulberry paper against the wooden frames, and then it provided a natural humidity and heat controls. So at night you will have this interesting shadows or frames from. So these are other types of elaborate, a little bit more, how do you call it, artificial patterns of it. They can create a lot of different patterns, like a turtle shapes, or cone patterns, or rectangular patterns, but their own house itself does not have any decorative or ornamental elements. Very casual. But sometimes this is either for Buddhist temples or palaces. They can also carve out their wooden traces and then make it really beautiful floral patterns. So these are what I meant by beauty of Korean art in the nature. They didn't want to make it artificial, like a flat line. They cut the wooden timber for the silhouette of the natural rock, so that they respected the rock's silhouette, and then incorporated their wooden timbers, and then the house was built successfully. Or they can make this kind of beautiful decorations using, this is made out of ox horn, sort of like a nail type of cuticles. It dies well, so they can make this really sumptuous box. But on the other hand, they just use thick wooden timbers and then leave. Do you see this dendro like wings? You can see how old the tree is. So they wanted to respect that ages of the wood, and then wish the users a long life. The way the tree have lived for 100 years. So which one looks like a Korean lacquer box? This is a question for you. Anybody?
Maybe the light brown one.
A light brown one. Who's talking?
Jackson.
Oh, Jackson. So why do you think the brown one?
It's kind of like minimalistic.
Oh, minimalistic, and again, the what is it? The plant motif, right?
Yeah.
Somebody else?
Perhaps the black and white one mainly?
Uh-huh. Who's talking?
Abigail?
So why do you think this one is a Korean lacquer box?
Mainly because it looks like simple colors, so it could be, and the patterns look not super regulated. They're kind
Right,
of
right. A little sparse, right? Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Who else? We need a third person because opinions are divided.
I also think the black one is the Korean. It's because the other two has the drawing on it. Like the red one has the dragon and the other one has
Right.
the plant on it, but the black one only has the pattern, I think. So that's the difference, I think.
Who's talking?
Jaehee?
Jaehee, yeah. Also, yeah, your reasons are very good. So at the end of the semester, you will say with confidence that the red one is Chinese, and then this overall gold one is Japanese, and then the black one is Korean. Yeah, so this the black with the seashell decoration with some chrysanthemum patterns. This is Korean lacquer box. And then the one with the overall gold, this is called makie, like it's a typical Japanese gold sprinkler technique, makie. And then do you see this flower? It's called paulonia. That is paulonia. The tree that was used as a family symbol of Tokugawa family, the Edo period's shogun. So anyhow, you will see it, and then obviously dragon, with these 5 fingers. I mean, five claws? Who do use this? Chinese people. Yeah. So eventually you will see resemblance, right, or common elements of East Asian art, but also some unique or distinctive aspects of Korean art as well. If you take Japanese art, it will be the same.